Here's, if you can help me, if this makes sense to you, first of all, we'll see whether it makes sense, okay? So there's 3 things you need to measure. I know that Leslie would have done this. But let's see if this...
I did that. I rubbed down everything.
No, I'm sure you did. I have no doubt that you did. What my students are having some issues with this too, so I'm seeing if a different way of explaining it helps. So,
Well, I also explained that your point of choice should be at the back of one of the points to the back of the furthest point in your toilet as well, because that's the only buildable thing we're adding as well.
So at the moment you've got your door there, you've got your door about here, right? And this distance between here and here is 55 metres. Okay?
Yeah.
So you've got to answer all 3 questions. Are the exits more than 60 metres apart?
No.
Good. So you're saying this complies. Now here's another question. If someone is in a fire, where's the worst place to be caught in a fire? If you were in this building and there's a door here and door here, where's the worst place? You pick the worst place to be if you did not want to be trapped.
Yeah, I think it's the corner.
The spot. So this is the worst place to be. Good. So from the worst place to be, what is the distance from here to the closest fire exit? How far is that?
Maybe...
We measured it, I can tell you.
Okay.
This distance to the nearest fire exit is 49.
Oh.
So this says the nearest must be less than 40.
Yeah.
Okay? So does this comply with this or not?
No.
Exactly. So it does not comply. So that's where our biggest problem is. So the question is, if you were caught in a fire here, where would you want the door to be to escape to safety?
Maybe at that.
Can you come and point it?
Okay. Maybe here or here.
Okay. All right. Let's say here. Which means here is maybe 10 meters. So does it satisfy this?
Yes.
So you've now solved the problem.
You have to measure your drawings.
Okay.
But the question is, I think I remember there is they say like 2 of the entrance door is
that is hard.
Yeah.
That is difficult. Okay. So here's the best I can do to go. All right. If we assume this is not here, if this is the worst place to be, and what it's saying is that if I'm here, I want to travel 20 meters. 20 meters to a place where I can choose 2 exits.
This is your point of choice.
2. So this is called point of choice. Okay?
Yeah.
Which means from here to here is 20 meters, then I have 2 points of choice. Now the reason for that is to go, if I didn't have that point of choice, if I only had 1, so if I could only go out through 1 exit here, and all of this was closed, if I'm here, if there's a fire here, I'm
not able to get
not
out.
able to get out. Okay? So to have a point of choice means that if you've got a second one here, if there's a fire here, then you can go there. If there's a fire here, you can go there. That's why you have a point of choice. Okay? So 20 meters from here, you're going, what is the point of choice? You take your compass, 20 meters. 20 meters. Okay?
Mm.
So, point of choice is from here. There you go, you've got 2.
Yeah.
From here, you've got 2.
Mm.
Okay? But that was not our problem. Our problem was this.
Okay.
So you solved it by putting a door here.
Okay.
So,
So that means we add a door.
well, you had, what other way would you do it?
Oh.
Okay?
And it can be an egress only door, doesn't have to be, it can be just, you know, in office buildings, you just see a blank door
Mm-hmm.
and you walk past it and it's only for a fire.
Okay.
Okay? So it means that, you know what, if this wasn't here, you could not comply.
Mm.
You could not comply. So you must put a door in somewhere
Mm.
to solve this problem.
Okay.
How does that sound?
It's clear. Yeah.
Clear? What about the point of choice, this thing here?
So, it means like 2 of the door, the distance, biggest distance is 20 meters.
No.
No. No.
It means from here
Uh-huh.
to here is 20 meters.
Okay. Oh, I get it.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Not to the door.
Mm.
It's 20 meters. This is the point of choice because the door is here and the door is here.
Mm.
So as long as you can now separate into 2 places to get out,
Mm.
this is your point of choice. So the 20 meters is to your point of choice, not to the door.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Mm. Good.
Now,